Well, hello there, friends. Scott from Platte River Keto. If you're new to my channel, welcome. On my channel, you get to come along for the ride on my keto journey. I check in with you once a week to update you on my keto progress and try to check in with you at least one other time during the week, usually to share something that I've discovered about the ketogenic lifestyle, but sometimes just to share a little something that I've discovered about this journey that we call life. Today's Saturday, which means it's a weekly check-in day. Going to be kind of a brief update today. I am going to be cooking with my much better half, Liz, and we're going to put that video together later today and get that out and share that with you. We're going to do a recipe today, so you can look forward to that. Oh, there's my cat Mittens saying hello today. But anyway, so I'm going to try to do a quick check-in. We're going to spend probably most of the afternoon working on that, and we'll get it up hopefully tonight. It might be tomorrow, depending on how long it takes to get it edited. But yeah, so I wanted to check in with you today. For those of you who've been following along on my Facebook page, you'll know it's been kind of a rough week. I will say that I've been living life at 80%. And somewhere there's a quote that says that 80% of life is showing up. And I've basically been showing up this week, and that's about it. Haven't had a great week as far as nutrition goes. Haven't really eaten off of the keto lifestyle, but I've had plenty of snacks and treats. I've had almonds and sugar-free soda and keto treats, and yeah, it's been a rough week mentally. I've just been kind of down and just stressed with tax season, working long hours, and fighting off a cold. I spent most of the week fighting off a cold. I feel pretty good now, and finally got a good night's sleep. It feels like Thursday night was my first night that I got a good night's sleep during the week, but hadn't had a bad cold, but really wasn't sleeping very good. And so I'm sure that was contributing to my being down mentally a little bit. I was just tired. I wasn't getting enough sleep. And so I have been living life at 80% this week. I've been showing up. I've been getting my workouts in, which is good, but haven't been doing a great job on the workouts, haven't been doing a great job on the fitness, haven't been getting my walks in. It's just been kind of a bummer of a week. I am going to go over my goals with you, and I kind of already, I guess, given you a preview of coming attractions. It has been a great week. So, but my goals are to get a DDPY workout in every day. That is the one thing that I actually did do this week. That was the showing up part. They weren't great workouts, but I got them in. So give myself kudos for that, I suppose. Had the goal to lose 25 pounds or be to 275 by March 31st. I actually didn't check my relationship with Earth's gravity this morning. I'm not going to do it this week. I've had a very rough week, and I think that the last thing that I needed was a kick in the teeth with the relationship with Earth's gravity. It'll keep, and it'll definitely still be there next week. So that's that. Limit keto snacking to specified days. Again, that was a total disaster this week. I snacked all the time. I know that I don't feel good when I snack. It's one of those things that's really interesting. I fully realize that I am using food and keto snacks now. Thankfully, it's keto food. But I'm using it to deal with emotionally difficult times or mentally tough times. And I know that. I'm still working on that. I'm working on getting better at not using food, trying to use exercise and other things that are more productive. But I'm not perfect. I'm nowhere near perfect. And I didn't have a great week as far as that goes. Walked 650 miles for the year, or walked 12.5 miles this week. I might have actually gotten 12.5 miles in. As I mentioned to you guys last week, that's a very low goal, I'm starting to realize. And so I do need to reevaluate that. Having said that, I might have actually reached that goal this week because it's so low that even though I didn't get a lot of walking, and I think I might have actually reached 12 and a half miles. I didn't do all the math on that, but I think I might have gotten kind of close. Last goal, to do my Bible study, the Follow Him lessons each week. I'm doing that. That has been helpful to me. I've also mentioned to you guys that I've been watching The Chosen. I'm all caught up on that. I've watched all the way through the end of season 3, and that's been fantastic for me. It's really helped me with my faith, which has been good, as again, it's been a really trying week for me. So that's kind of my update. Don't mean to be such a downer. It's been a tough week. Some weeks are like that, and I'm giving myself grace. I mentioned to you guys before the start of this quarter that I knew that this quarter was going to be tough for me. I decided not to give myself the out of just taking it easy for the first quarter of 2023. And I haven't done that, but I'm kind of in the middle of it and I'm struggling a little bit. I do appreciate all of you guys. I appreciate your support. I appreciate your encouragement. I appreciate you being a part of my journey, being on my channel. I know that it might not always be positive as I go through the reality of my journey, but I appreciate that you're a part of my journey. And I hope that you can take something from my journey and that it helps you on your health journey. The last thing I wanted to share with you guys this week is just a little something that I wrote down that I learned this week, or I don't know if I learned it this week is the right way to describe it, but I was talking with a friend of mine she's just getting started on keto, and we were talking about, she's getting ready to go on a trip, and we were talking about the concept of a cheat day. And I sort of, as I was talking to her, had this epiphany in my own mind, and now this is very specific to me. This may not apply to you. You may be able to be completely different than me. But as it relates to cheat days, like, I do not like the concept of a cheat day. And here's the reason why. I am a food addict and a carb addict, and I know that about myself. And because of that, obviously, I've had the ability to eat great quantities of food in a day. You don't get to be almost 500 pounds. I was at 475 when I started this journey. You don't get to be that big without being able to eat a lot of food. So having a cheat day, I could eat a lot of food in a cheat day. And it's one of the reasons I don't like the idea of a cheat day. Now, what I do like, or I am okay with, and I'm working on this concept for myself. I'm definitely still working on losing weight, guys. I've got 100 pounds I still don't want to lose. But is more the idea of a cheat meal. Or if there's something specific that I want to have, I feel like that's okay. And I don't even really like the term cheat. I'm going to work into my diet something that's not on my eating plan. That I'm okay with. But again, this all came up because my friend is getting ready to go on a trip, and we talked about, like, while she's going to be there, she's going to be in California, and, you know, being able to go to, like, theme parks like Disneyland and those different places, you know. And we talked about, well, you know, what are you going to do? You're going to have and I think I might have even been the one to say the idea of a cheat day. But I could eat so much food on a cheat day. I could make a cheat day, like, ruin weeks and weeks of progress if I really let it, because I have the ability to put down a lot of food that I don't want to really eat. Having said that, I think that it's a lot better for me to say I'm going to have an off-plan meal. And here's what I'm going to have for the meal. And eat that and then move on and go back to normal. Now, can I do that? I don't know. I've been on this journey for about 18 months, and I've been pretty careful. Obviously, as you guys that have followed along my journey know, I've gone off my plan a few times. But I'm nervous to do it on purpose, because of my past experience with binge eating and how a quote-unquote cheat meal or cheat day can turn into a cheat week and cheat month. And I just don't want to go down that path because I'm so happy with where I'm at and the progress that I've made. But I wonder, now that I've reset my body, and I really feel like I have over these last 18 months, if I could have a meal that was off plan, do that on purpose, and go right back to eating the way that I know that I want to and the way that I know that I should. I think there's some evidence that I can do that, because although I haven't intentionally said I'm going to have an off-plan meal, I will do that. I've done that a few times in the last 18 months. And I have had the ability to go right back and start eating the way that I want to again. So I think it's possible, but I think you kind of have to know yourself. My wife, for example, I've mentioned this to you guys many times. She is much more of a moderator than an abstainer. I'm very much an abstainer. And she has the ability to have an off-plan meal a lot more often than I do. And she's able to go right back on plan. So anyway, that's just some metaphorical food for thought today. Just wanted to share that with you. So again, hopefully either tonight or tomorrow we'll have a cooking video up for you guys. Looking forward to sharing a recipe with you that Liz and I have worked on creating. Liz gets most of the credit. She is definitely the more talented of the two of us with her technical cooking, baking skills. That is part of her degree, which is really awesome to be married to somebody who has that talent. So anyway, we're going to get that put together for you today. Hope that you enjoy it. Anyway, keep calm and keto on, guys. We'll talk to you again soon.